Hello and welcome to Kyoto in central Japan, the former imperial seat. But I'm not here because of history that far back. I'm here because of what happened here in 1997, the famous protocol, the Kyoto Protocol, which is celebrated here in the Hall of Fame at the International Conference Center. And I want to zero in there on the gavel which came down on the 11th of December 1997, bringing to an end COP3, the Conference of the Parties number 3, which celebrated, and here it is written in very clear writing, legally binding greenhouse gas reduction obligations and specific reduction targets for developed nations. COP3 represented a significant step in the fight against global warming. But here we are, and I have to say I came here because of the reflections that are going on, particularly because of what Donald Trump is imposing from Washington at the moment about whether all of this, the Hall of Fame, so many celebrated famous names in climate change and the environment over the last 30 years. Mary Robinson, the former president of Ireland, Christiana Figueres, the former executive secretary of the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, so many more, Johan Rockström from the Potsdam Institute as well. And I'm bringing this to everyone's attention because it's made me feel on a personal basis, based on the work that we're doing at Thinking the Unthinkable, trying to analyze whether any of this is really going to endure. How much of this principle of the Kyoto Protocol plus the Paris Agreement of 2015 is going to endure, because this was our real battle back in 1997 as encapsulated in the brilliant play Kyoto. You must see it if you haven't, showing the bitterness behind the scenes. Very aggressive, very complex, but at least there was a deal. Now you have to wonder how much of the deal will stay in place, how much of it will endure. These are tough times, and as Partha Dasgupta, the emeritus professor at the University of Cambridge, has made clear, this is no longer just about climate. This is about the economics of biodiversity and nature. That's why I'm here, to ask these questions. How much of this is going to endure? How much of we can we ensure that it endures during the current pressures on climate change and the environment?